Jaden Rashada, he's a transfer into Georgia. This was the graphic that was posted on Instagram, I believe, earlier this morning. It's absolutely disgusting. No offense to whoever made the graphic. I just hate those jerseys. And seeing former Sun Devils in SEC colors, it really rubs me the wrong way. Obviously, we know of Jaden Daniels, LSU. Ironically enough, he's going to get drafted today in the top 5, likely the top 3. And on that same day, you have another quarterback that was a former Arizona State Sun Devil named Jaden. And he's on his way to an SEC powerhouse, the same way Daniels was. What is Georgia getting with the Jaden Rashada?
A developmental project. He's injured. And this is, you got to understand, like, this is a recruitment that Kirby Smart was in on personally. He was able to say, like, we have Carson Beck. Jaden Rashada has a thumb injury. I see some things in Jaden Rashada that I see in Carson Beck. I think he can set us up for some long-term success. And this injury puts Jaden Rashada in a position where it's not going to hurt him to have some time to develop. And that's the thing that Jaden Rashada really cares about most right now, is being developed. And I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but the truth of the matter is, when you combine his injury with the way that the spring worked out, he believed very much that ASU has their guy. And I believe that he's right, that ASU has their guy and all of their focus and energy is going into that guy. And he did not believe even serving in the capacity of a back. And I believe he was willing to back up Trenton Bourguet if that's the way that it worked out. But I don't think he believed that that the development, even as a bench player, even due to a physical ailment, was going to take place at Arizona State. And I understand everybody that says do let the door hit you on the way out. I get that. I get that perspective. But for anyone that's saying he's like scared to compete or whatever, I really don't think that was it. I think ASU was lucky to have had the opportunity to have him in the first place, because he wasn't going to come to ASU. It was like a series of unfortunate events that led to him being here for the short time that he was. But he was, him, he was really well liked in the building.
He was really well liked.
Really well by people that don't have anything to do with the football team.
Yeah.
And this is going to sound cliche, but custodians, equipment people, like he was really well liked.
Yeah.
He was always polite. He was always an ambassador for the program. I think that he very strongly believed that Arizona State had moved on from him. How much of it he believes is his fault for getting injured, I don't know. But I think that he believed that the ASU has their guy, and I do too. I think that ASU believes they have their guy, and that's Sam Leavitt. So it doesn't bother me at all that he's gone. We were lucky to have him in the first place, and I wish him the best at Georgia.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's again really all you can do, and people obviously are going to make the direct correlation. Jaden Rashada, Jaden Daniels, like it's just bound to happen. LSU, Georgia, and people are going to make those comments. Again, it was a little bit of a different situation. Jaden Daniels obviously won that starting quarterback job, was there a couple seasons. Rashada has, I think some wild potential to go out there and be a phenomenal quarterback at this level. It's I don't think he's afraid of the competition, but I'll tell you what, the competition at Georgia it's going to be tough at that quarterback position. They've already got their guy, like you said, in Beck. They've got other quarterbacks on the roster: Colin Drake, Sam Bush, Gunnar Stockton, and they got themselves a 4-star quarterback in Ryan Montgomery, who is set to be, I believe, a class of 2025 quarterback at Georgia. So
who's going to be the player to be named later? Let's send us one back in return, Kirby.
Yeah, let's do it. As long as it's not an Alabama quarterback, I think Arizona State is good on Bama quarterbacks. Blake Barnett, Paul Tyson, we're A-okay on that front. But sure, send one. Actually, you know what? You don't even need to send us a quarterback, Kirby. Just send us one of those interior offensive linemen or a tackle. We'll take one of those. Sure. I think that'll do.
For sure.
I'll take a defensive tackle at this. Yeah, at this point, we're all good on that. But guys, that is going to do it.
I'd take a bag of cash.
Yeah, sure. Why, an athletic director, maybe?
Send us your associate athletic director.
We'll take it.